Some minds drift like loose paper in the wind, but one choice can anchor everything. In a quiet settlement far from the noise of cities lived a young student named Rahel. Though bright and curious, he battled a single weakness. His attention scattered the moment he tried to do anything important. When he opened a book, his thoughts wandered to games. When he planned to study, memories of friends tugged at him. Even simple tasks slipped away as his imagination darted toward distractions. His mother would warn him, "A mind without direction becomes a storm you can't outrun." But Rahel shrugged it off. One morning, an elder known for shaping unfocused youth arrived in town. People called him Master Dev. Intrigued, Rahel's mother took her son to meet him. Master Dev listened patiently, then handed Rahel a small clay cup filled to the brim with water. "Walk through my courtyard," he said, "and return without losing a drop." Rahel assumed it would be easy. But as he stepped onward, children played nearby, leaves rustled overhead, and birds burst into song. Each time his eyes shifted, water slipped over the rim. When he returned, only half remained. Master Dev raised an eyebrow. "Why did so much spill?" Rahel sighed. "I kept looking around." The mentor nodded. "This cup is your dream. The water is your attention. The world's noise will never stop, but if you can't hold your focus, your dream drains away before you ever reach it." The truth struck Rahel deeply. From that day, he built new habits, small ones. He rose at the same hour, placed limits on his phone, and tackled each task with full presence. He also practiced quiet breathing each morning to steady his thoughts. At first, his mind wandered restlessly, but he kept guiding it back. Day after day, week after week. Gradually, he noticed a shift. His memory sharpened. His calm grew. His work improved. Months later, a national challenge was announced. Students would solve tough puzzles under a strict time limit. Rahel joined. When the competition began, many participants panicked at the complexity. But Rahel centered himself. One problem at a time, nothing else existed. Hours later, the results were posted. Rahel's name stood at the top. His community celebrated, and Master Dev smiled quietly, proud of the transformation. Rahel had proven that a trained mind outperforms raw talent, luck, or natural intelligence. Focus is a power most people never learn to use. From that moment on, he became known as the boy who learned to steer his thoughts instead of being carried by them. If this story stirred even a spark in you, don't let it disappear. Like this video and support the channel Inspire with Stories, and share it with someone who needs strength today. Your next chapter begins the moment you choose to guide your mind instead of letting it wander. Discipline turns ordinary days into extraordinary outcomes.